Hello, and welcome to Radio Free Endor, episode 119. Now, things have changed a little bit. New studio behind me, as you can see, and it feels like yesterday since we last recorded, but in fact, it's been 8 months. What's happened? Time's just flew away. But we'll all explain that a little bit later. So, I'm Jamie, your host as well, and with me, as always, is my son, Chris. How you doing, Chris?
Very good. 8 months is this year has flew by for me. I think of where I started the start of the year, where I'm ending the end of the year, and things just don't quite work out for me in terms of like time either. So
Yeah.
it's not just you.
It's not just me. And to get us in the mood, look, I've got my Christmas jumper on. Look at that one. Look, Darth Vader there.
And same do I.
Do you know what?
My hat, Christmas hat.
I do love a Christmas AT-AT. I've got one. I've had it for years, absolutely years. With but it's like the AT-AT but with anklers on. I think they brought it out. Didn't they bring it out as like a Lego? I'm sure they brought it out as like a
Maybe so.
Maybe so. Maybe so. But wow. So what's happened in the 8 months that we've been here? So
Pretty much not a lot in terms of Star Wars.
well, yeah, in Star Wars, yeah, not much. But in our private lives, of course, I got a new job. That has been hectic. So, as you all know, I do a lot of TikToks. Put it that way, TikToks. Who would have thought it? Me on TikTok, selling a lot of Milwaukee tools, bits and bobs with Star Wars a little bits. My Ghost Heads podcast, I put that on the back burner, but I'm thinking about something now because we've got a totally new setup now. So we're gone off StreamYard and now onto Riverside. So I'm thinking about incorporating Ghost Heads UK podcast into the Radio Free Endor, same YouTube channel sort of thing. So you get both when we can, because there's always news popping up. And I've also got some real life paranormal investigators and storytellers that that I'm in talks with about getting them on the show. So that should be exciting. That should be exciting. Now, when it comes to, of course, Radio Free Endor, I've got a lot of plans for it to go through for the rest of the year, sort of thing, and into the new year. One of them is that I've got a couple of guests which I want to come on, but I've got to literally ask them because I only found out about something that's going to be we're going to go into the news section, and one of them is like from Barnsley, but it's really interesting why I want him on the show, and hopefully I'll link this show to him so he can get a bit of inkling of what we do on Radio Free Endor. Yep, and behind me, so I've had a massive sort out. So, as you can see, I've got my Pac-Man, and I've finally got my Star Wars arcade. Over there, of course, is my Proton Pack and a couple of bits and bobs, and I've got some neon signs all along. Got rid of the TV. It weren't doing nothing. Just weren't doing nothing. So yeah, I've had a right change around in the studio, and I'm quite happy. I can sit here now and do my bits and bobs and feel quite at ease in my man cave now, as you can say, Chris.
Yeah, and I definitely during that time donated my old camera to you, my old webcam. But we need to sort out that autofocus. We need to swap it to the fixed focused, but it'll have to do for today's episode. But it is what it is, because I got myself a brand new webcam that was very expensive.
Yeah.
4K. But there's so much to talk about, and obviously news has been very sparse over the last year, but sometimes the channel is not necessarily, to me, it's not necessarily always about, the latest news, because you can just, go read that. It's just, how we think about it, how we think about Star Wars, Disney, Marvel, all these kind of things coming together, how we think about the fandoms that we take part in. And really, for me, just to get time to spend with my dad. That's like why I do this.
Yes. Oh yeah, we've seen but we've spent some time in London because Chris, as you know, is an international jet setter. He's all over the country, he's all over the world, and he lives in London now. So when we get a chance, we go down and we meet up. And the last time, I think, was it not the last time we met, was we went to see Tron Ares, the experience in London. That was just before the film came out. So well, we can give you a little. We'll talk about Tron Ares actually a bit later on. If we get time.
we can definitely talk about the Tron Ares, and it's quite an experience for sure. There is, life always gets in the way, and very busy as is late. But yeah, I'm happy to get back on the air, get everything finally sorted out. Because there was moments where it's just like I don't have the mental energy to fix StreamYard or work out getting it back online, working out the recording, getting it published. And obviously AI can do a lot of things these days, and things like StreamYard has AI built in, so maybe it can help edit the episodes down to get them out faster for you.
That's that would be
it's my gift to Radio Free Endor is the subscription to now host this.
Good. We're all ready and up and running. So, Chris, shall we head over to the news section? Yeah.
Yeah, I would love to. Let's do it.
Look at that.
Wow.
I love it when it all comes together. Yeah. So, Chris, whoa, what a day for Star Wars today, as the day we're recording. We have 2 new trailers that are dropped. The Tomb Raider trailer. Oh, no, I'm joking. It's really good, actually, the Tomb Raider trailer, actually. But 2 Star Wars trailers dropped today. Do you want to explain?
And is that the most important thing? Because I don't think it is. But the other really important subject is that the Walt Disney Company and OpenAI are coming together in a $1 billion partnership.
What?
And
What's this?
As your technology person, we can speak through that as well.
Yeah. Oh.
Is this going to be circling for the whole time? They're the headlines.
I did not know that. Come on, let's dive into
quit the music. So we can start with the OpenAI deal,
go.
And this is actually really incredibly important. It says that someone else is already screen sharing for me. I don't know if that's you, or is it me?
No, I'm not screen sharing yet.
No, I think it. Is it me?
It's all very new, folks. This is
and I'm using the desktop app.
Yeah,
that has too many tabs open, but we can just share the article link with you, and you can share it on your screen, and I will talk through this. So, what this basically is, and in this last 8 months, so much has happened around the OpenAI ecosystem, and this is an expansion of that. So in the last 8 months, OpenAI released this application that you can put on your phone called Sora. Have you tried it?
No, but I've seen an awful lot of videos about it.
Yeah, I can't actually tell if you're screen sharing. I should be using the web app. You can tell in the web app.
I'm not screen sharing. I've got, have you sent me something to screen share?
Yeah, I just put it in the everyone chat. The everyone chat. I put in the studio chat.
Yeah, studio chat. Yeah,
there you go.
Let's have a look.
Yeah, I feel like the desktop app is not very good, to be fair. I might just quickly do a bail.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Oh no! Whoa! What's happening there?
Okay.
Right, I know. Let me just copy that link address back to this side. So I've got I just went in and it literally went to turn this the web-based one off. Let's have a look. Right.
Okay.
Okay. Right. So I'm gonna share it now.
Okay.
Share.
Okay. Yeah.
Right.
So, the Walt Disney Corporation, well, the Walt Disney Company and OpenAI reached landmark agreement to bring beloved characters from across the Disney brands to Sora. What Sora is this TikTok style application where a user can upload their likeness and then automatically generate videos of little short clips of them doing things. Sometimes they're very memey, sometimes they're very, dark humor. But as part of this three-year licensing agreement, Sora will be able to generate short user prompt social videos that can be viewed and shared by fans, drawing on more than 200 Disney, Marvel, Pixar, and Star Wars characters.
Wow.
The agreement will make a section of these fan-inspired Sora shorts from videos available to stream on Disney+. Disney and OpenAI affirm a shared commitment to responsible use of AI that protects the safety of users and the rights of creators. Along the licensing agreement, Disney will become a major customer of OpenAI, using its APIs to build new products, tools, and experiences, including for Disney Plus and deploying ChatGPT for its employees. As part of the agreement, Disney will make a $1 billion equity investment into OpenAI and receive warrants to purchase additional equity. So, what does that all mean? We can go through the rest of it, but really skip to right near the bottom is where the true bits that we need is right near the bottom, very second to last article. Second to last paragraph, sorry. So this is where it's really important. So the first thing, like we said, Sora, this AI generated TikTok platform, you will soon be able to have your likeness and be able to type in, make me dance funny with Darth Vader. And Disney has gave, obviously, OpenAI the intellectual rights to do this. So then you go, I've got this video of me doing, the cha-cha slide with Darth Vader. How cool is that? And this is the first part of this that I have so many feelings about this agreement. And as someone who is a very good AI optimist, but this whole thing of there's two ways to look at it. Is, you're enabling what people want. People want to generate themselves with Mickey Mouse or whatever,
Yeah.
So should Disney do it? If people want that, should Disney give the rights to that? Because this is another one of these things where all of this is AI generated. So all of the art, how do you think it must feel like today to be an artist at Disney who has spent years upon years animating, crafting your skill just for Disney to take the models, give them to OpenAI and go generate someone doing the conga with, Frozen, Olaf. It feels to me like the most biggest betrayal of creativity that Disney could do. And I speak about this to you. We have our conversations about this, and I have an internal joke with my dad right now. Is that one day I would love to, have an executive position at Disney.
It's going to happen.
This is maybe, but this is one of them things that I think is terrible. Is that we're taking something that has so much craft, and we're giving it to AIs that can duplicate it and ruin any creativity. Think of it like this, right? And this is something that I really think about is in this bad way is it can generate 4-second clips, 5-second clips, right? But how good will the generation be? Say if the generation is almost lifelike, all it takes is someone to start generating clips and they could create their own Star Wars movie. All it might take is 5 seconds at a time. And they just keep going, they keep going, and they keep going. And they chain all these together and they say, look, we don't need creativity anymore. We don't need scripts. We can just AI generate this, or, soon as we're, thinking about the next Star Wars film, how will this look? Well, we can just type it into the ChatGPT and it's going to generate it. We don't even need to pay the actors anymore. It just feels like this like betrayal of creativity to me. Of like, these characters are the rights of obviously so many people. Culturally, they mean so many things. So just to have them do anything, and the other side of it is that it will be jailbroken, and what that means in terms of AI is, of course, OpenAI, Disney, they are for responsible AI. But if you're around the technology scene like I am, it's very easy to jailbreak these AIs. And what that means is that you can make it do things that it normally says it can't do. So we already saw a pretense to this about 6 months ago when Fortnite added Darth Vader into the game, and Darth Vader could speak to you. And again, there was lawsuits saying that this was an unethical use of James Earl Jones's voice. And it's one of these things that, to me, if I was creating a unique character for Disney, I'd think, what's the point at this point? Because it's just going to get uploaded to the hive mind, and then someone's going to create all that creativity, all that craft, and also your own asset, your own creation could be used against you in ways that you don't want it, because you are not controlling it. People can just tell it to do anything, and it can generate it to do anything. And like, again, we're thinking about like, what kind of characters here? Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse, Lilo, Stitch, Ariel, Belle, Beast, Cinderella, Baymax, Simba, Mufasa, Encanto's cast, Frozen, Moana, Monsters Inc., Toy Story, Up, Zootopia, and Black Panther, Captain America, Deadpool, Groot, Iron Man, Loki, Thor, Thanos, Darth Vader, Han Solo, Luke Skywalker, Leia, The Mandalorian, Stormtroopers, Yoda, and more. All of that intellectual property is now in the hands of the people. It's a massive copyright question. It's like, who owns the clip that is generated? Does the user own it? Does OpenAI own it, who generated it? Does Disney own it, who have created this thing? And also, this is the only other thing that I think is really terrible about this is, Disney gets to put $1 billion in on this, but Studio Ghibli, that had all of its stuff ripped off, how much do you think they get away from this?
Nothing.
Yeah. And this is that thing that I just think that, for me, if I was running a company like Disney, and these intellectual properties were the most valuable thing, I would not be giving them away to automatically be AI generated.
Yeah.
And I personally think it's a massive betrayal to any creative person that works in this sector.
It's unbelievable because, to be fair, I've been watching these Star Wars stories on YouTube, and I was going to get round to it, but it's kind of weird you showing me this, because I was going to show you these videos saying how good are these Star Wars stories that people are literally using AI to create little 5-minute stories, and with passion and heart, I think. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And they've done this, but
yeah,
Disney is so protective of their properties, and they've done this.
That's exactly what stops you generating clips with Darth Vader in, stitching them together and putting it on YouTube. And I bet you Disney will circle around and go, no, you can't do that. That's our license. And you say, well, it's generated in Sora. They say, yeah, it's fine in Sora because we've put $1 billion into OpenAI. So if that becomes 5x, we will, get the outcome of this. When this is just that thing to me, it's like, again, I don't even think about it as like, do you think George Lucas will want this? Do you think Stan Lee would want this? Where does that generation end? Is it, this full human? So is Han Solo going to be the likeness of Harrison Ford? Or is it going to be this like Fortnite-esque middle ground?
Unvalley Cali, that Unvalley...
and like the only way they could kind of save face, in my opinion, with this is if they were like, actually, it's all the Fortnite models that are like the lookalikes that don't actually are the representation. Because again, how do you feel about that? Indiana Jones, Harrison Ford, Han Solo, his two most important roles. You could say, and I'm a massive believer in this, and it's not to discount anyone when I say this, is like, we're now living in a world where creativity is dead to a certain extent because, anyone could write a better script, anyone could write a better script. Now you could say anyone could generate a better scene. And if you have to think about this, right? If publicly they are letting you create 5-second videos, but other providers, other services can already generate 5-minute videos, 20-minute videos, 30-minute videos. That behind the closed doors, Disney will have this technology. And it says in the report where it says that alongside the licensing agreement, Disney will become a major customer of OpenAI, using its API to build new products, tools, and experiences inside Disney Plus and deploy ChatGPT to its employees. What can a digital experience look like to you? Is it Olaf can speak to your kid? Do you want that? Do you want Olaf to say whatever you want? What's the weather outside? Oh, well, the weather is blah, 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 It just, to me, it's just this thing of like, there's certain levels of, expansion, and I can be a very big cynical here and say it will happen no matter or not. OpenAI has probably has trained its models already on a lot of Disney stuff. They just don't publicly say that they have. It's just this thing of like, where it comes down to me is that thing of like, if you was fighting for your job inside Disney right now as an animator, as one of the people that can truly create something, and then you just find out that, well, we can AI generate it now. Creativity and uniqueness, it's going down the wrong path in Disney. Like,
did they not have like a strikers, the writer's strike about the use of AI being used in scripts and films, and then Disney go, this is what we're doing. But it says here, like on this, what you put, it's literally, because there's a question here I was going to ask. It says, OpenAI Disney have affirmed a shared comment in maintaining robust controls to prevent the generation of illegal or harmful content, to respect the rights of content owners, the relationship to the output models, and to respect the rights of the individuals to appropriately control the use of their voices and likenesses. So, hold on. So we can technically AI generate Black Panther T'Challa, the actor who passed away. Remember, they wouldn't recast him. They didn't recast him. They decided to stick in his sister that nobody really liked to carry on the Black Panther legacy. But now we can just, I could just AI it now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but this is the problem where, I fully respect having grievances with the paths that they take, but it's dangerous to be like, well, we can define our own path, you know?
Yeah.
And like you could say, and this is not even crazy. You could say, I'm never going to watch anything official Star Wars again and only watch AI generated Star Wars when I type in exactly what I want to see in Star Wars and then it generates it. Wow. All the Star Wars stories I ever wanted. Never need to see anything official again.
Of my hand. Literally, you could say that that we could. Hey, I've got a crazy idea, Chris. Let's reboot the sequel trilogy the way it should have been.
But you will go against the content. The like I said, it's going to be a.
Hold on, Chris. I've paid my £30. I've paid my £30 for ChatGPT. It's all legit. I've paid. You know what I mean? So technically, it's mine, isn't it? Isn't it? I've paid. I've subscribed. So why not? I'm not making no money off sticking it on YouTube. Let's go. Hold on. Let's do Tron movies. Let's remake
rights of the creator is the rights of Disney. You know, and like I said, again, you could say. Like, even if I take everything that I've just said, and then I think of the extreme, something I think about into its own way of like, AI is bringing us closer to the holodeck one day.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Do we expect to, if we could live in a world where we have holodecks, do we expect that everything in that holodeck is created by a human? Or would be a computer generating it?
Computer, I'd say it. It's like this, right? So if I go on my phone, I did it. I have to say, you know me, I've got a fascination with like the TARDIS, the Doctor Who's TARDIS. I love that image. Yeah. Now, many years ago, BBC did these little idents of the TARDIS like stuck in snow. So I was like, you know, I really like that, but it's a really awful picture now. You know, from when it was originally released to now, it's not in in 4K or anything like that. So I went on to chat and I said, please, can you do this image? You know, and to be fair, it popped it up. I did have to take that image back into Photoshop just to time it. And can you see that? Look at that. So I did that image with chat, so I can appreciate it because I think I look at that and that gives me a right sense of that's beautiful. And then I uploaded it, of course, to the TARDIS appreciation people. No many people liked it, but there was one person that had to jump on and go, that's AI. You could have paid an artist to do that. Yeah, I could have done, but guess what? It's the future. I've got it in my hand. Yeah, I mean, that's like going back in time and going to a medieval doctor and going, I've got toothache. What do you expect? What do you want? Well, let me get this hammer and I'll just smack you on the head with it. Hey, hold on. I'm sure I could take a pill for it or something. You know what I mean? It's the future. You know what I mean? But I can also understand the rights issue on it as well. But Disney doing it. Wait, did this sneak? I've not seen this anywhere, Chris.
This came out yesterday.
But why is it not on the YouTube channels? How come people ain't getting into this more? Were we the first?
No, they probably are. It's just it's such a hard conversation to try and cover as well, because again, it's a thing of like, if it's only approved things, you know, it's very much like it could basically, if it's only approved things, it could be like a new era of like jib jab, but that was a very old thing where you could put your face on
jib jab, I remember
certain things where it's like, yeah, I think about the creativity, you know, if I wanted to create a character, you know, and I wanted it to, you know, remain a certain way, like Lilo, it's a child, you know, it's a child character.
Yeah,
or Deadpool is an adult 18 mature character.
That's a point. So are you going to get him? Of course, you're going to get him to do sexual gestures, swear words, and stuff like that, is AI going to then turn around and go, "Whoa, you can't do that, mate"?
Because it says here that including, so as part of the agreement, OpenAI is committed to continuing its industry leadership in implementing responsible measures to further address trust and safety, including age-appropriate policies and other reasonable controls across this service. In addition, OpenAI and Disney have affirmed a shared commitment to maintaining robust controls to prevent the generation of illegal or harmful content, to respect the rights of content owners in relation in the output of the models, and to respect the rights of individuals to appropriately use their voices and likeness. Voices and likeness.
Yeah.
So it will be, I'm telling you now, it will be Harrison Ford AI generated. And it's that uncanny valley of, you'd say, well, they never die because they're on film. No, it's not like that anymore.
Well, remember the stink up that happened with Rogue One and Peter Cushing? Even though the Peter Cushing estate gave them full permission to do that, there was a bit, and I thought there was nothing wrong with it. I loved it. It made that film. It made that connection for me. Instead of having another actor in makeup, it made that connection because I watched a fantastic video, literally 10 minutes before I came here, with Stephen Lang talking about his commitment to Avatar, the process and the method. A lot of people going, "Oh, motion capture," and he's saying, "No," and people giving reviews saying, "Oh, Stephen Lang was fantastic voice in this character," and he said, "No, I am the actor. Basically the AI is the makeup, the wardrobe, everything else is him." And I urge anyone to watch it. It's on YouTube now for Avatar, Fire and Ash, or Ash, is it Ash and Fire? And it's literally 10 minutes of Stephen Long talking about the process, about motion capture and how much it's the future. It's the future at the end of the day. And but he's written it. It's not like somebody else wrote it. He wrote it, and he's produced it, and of course it was for YouTube. But it's so entertaining, and he's such a good actor talking about the process of a digital recreation of themselves. And I don't know about you, Chris, but when I watch Avatar, then I watch other films that are created like with CGI. Avatar is up here, and everything else is very much down there. But now with AI, that level's going to slowly start to come down and match. And you won't need the actors anymore, and that's the problem.
Yeah, so I've just linked another thing in the chat. So this is the same kind of subject. This website called 11 Labs. If you open it, the Iconic Marketplace. So this is exactly the same what we've just spoke about with OpenAI and Disney, but with a slightly different lens. So if you just pull it up, I'll explain it to you. So 11 Labs is
right.
a very right website. Is a company that's growing really, really fast and are doing some incredible things. The most realistic voice AI platform.
Yeah.
Guys, bright on your camera, but
yeah, it's really bright.
They're doing, text to speech, agents, music. If you just click the tabs, you can see like all the different areas: speech to text, dubbing, voice cloning, even like a reader. Like,
wow.
Like this previous thing of like synthesize. Yeah, you can click a speech to text and like hear one of the voices. Like,
Sherlock Holmes's quick eye took in my occupation, and he shook his head with a smile as he noticed my questioning glances.
Wow.
So then if you click the voice clone, so by us just talking on a podcast, you
Yeah.
could use this software to duplicate our voices.
Sherlock Holmes's quick eye took in my occupation, and he shook his head with a smile as he noticed.
That's weird. So is there like a trial so I could like say something and it'll pop it in?
Sure. You can do that in your own time. But the point of this was scroll down right to all the way to the bottom. Yeah, like even go back up a little bit. Even Michael Caine is working with them, or did an hour's worth of voice to literally.
Matthew McConaughey as well.
And the thing is, this is one of these things where, if you're Matthew McConaughey, you might not mind it. Where it's like, hey, I can do a Super Bowl ad in English with my own voice. And then this company will translate it to every other language and it will still sound like me.
Wow. Let's have a listen to him.
11 Labs welcomes Matthew McConaughey as new investor.
Oh, that's the
Justin Blank. At 11 Labs inaugural summit as a customer and reaching.
That's reading the article to you live.
Yeah.
But this is really interesting. So go down right to the bottom. So I went to one of their meetups and I got to see this technology firsthand. And on the right, the furthest icon column, there's Icon Marketplace in the footer. On the most one to the right, third from bottom, Icon Marketplace.
Yeah.
So they have a whole catalog of iconic voices.
Oh my God.
So they could get Judy Garland to say anything.
Hold on. Alan Turing.
Yeah.
He died. I hate to say the English government was terrible with him. Terrible with him.
But this is the thing. And how they say it, how they say it is these are caricatures. These are characters, And like click Julie Garland, for example.
Here we go. Is she going to play?
Sometimes the road looks long, but that's how you find out what your heart's been looking for all along.
It's a pity I can't type something in for her to say, for me to go, yeah, I might buy that. How about Michael Caine?
In the end, it's not about being the loudest in the room. It's about knowing when to speak and when to listen.
That sounds... Is that him? Or is that the AI?
This is what I mean. Okay. And look, it says that commercial usage rights. So what it means is, and if you scroll down, you can, it'll probably be a lot of money for Michael Caine, but just keep scrolling down.
Mark Twain? He died like 200 years ago or whatever. Right. Okay. Request
this time. So basically, you would explore the catalog. So with these really famous people, you explore the catalog. You'd request what it would say, what it would. Is it an it? Is it a he?
Yeah.
Because it's not a he or a she. It's Sand. We taught Sand to think here.
Yeah.
It's it. You would request it, and it would and then they would go, Michael Caine, somebody wants to pay for you to say, come down to my church in Texas. It's the biggest church in the world. Michael Caine says so. Do you want to do that? Yeah. Tick. Wow. We just got $5,000. And they get a voice clip of Michael Caine saying it. And Michael Caine did nothing.
Is this the same technology that that those people have been using to phone up people and say that their kid's been kidnapped and they go, help, can you help me, Dad? Blah blah blah. Same technology is that?
Yeah,
that's frightening. That's frightening.
I could trust me, if I could use this technology to make it like you would always be in my ear no matter what. Like literally, I could take this technology, hook it up to ChatGPT, and no matter what ChatGPT will reply, I could get you to say it to me without you doing or even knowing it.
So, a compound to this, right? So, request license. Fill out the form below for Michael Caine's AI voice, right? Company name, estimated start date, project name, project destination. So, you could say, right, I need this. I need Michael Caine to say, you're listening to Radio Free Endor, right? And I need it for January. And then tell me how much it is. And he'd be like, you know what? It's going to cost you about 200
grand.
Yeah, $3,000. And I go, tell you what, I'll just sit down to a convention, give him 75 quid and say, can you just say this, Michael?
Well, if you read, also, if you notice there's that little checkbox that says 11 Labs is not the rights holder for the identified personality and does not grant or determine licenses.
Oh,
So that's they're basically saying 11 Labs will synthesize their voice, but they do not own the voice. So unlike Disney, whenever you do anything with Disney, they say, we own your voice, we own your likeness, we own your appearance, we own your costumes, we own everything perpetually. What they're saying is they don't actually own this. So say if you have a really famous dad, you could make a book using this, you know?
yeah, you could get like dead people who wrote their own biographies to read their own biographies. I love how it says here, Amelia Earhart, preview coming soon. So you could literally have her saying, help, I'm stuck in a jungle, I can't get out.
Yeah, but you notice, like, for example, if you just click the request voice, you'll notice that the agency, so there's people that they own the likeness of these people. So
TM?
representatives by
By CMG Worldwide. Do you know this is weird? Because I've started subscribing to this guy called Time Traveler Guy, where he goes, hi guys, you won't believe it, I'm in the future. And it's the same guy. He's just met Amelia Earhart and it says, I'm trying to convince her not to leave, but she's going. And it looks just like her. And he's like, and I'm starting to think, are these real?
but then this is a thing where it's that balance between, you know, how do you feel about if I said to you, you can AI generate the character of Darth Vader, how does that make you feel? You go, oh yeah, that's okay, right? That's okay. AI generate the character of Darth Vader. But if I said you can AI generate the character of, I don't know, Martin Luther King, Elvis, you go, they're not characters, they're people, or were people. Yeah. But it's this very interesting balance. So, like I said, the world is going to continue to progress, no matter if we like it or not. But there's certain areas that I just feel are so different. For example, 11 Labs are necessarily doing it correctly in my books, with saying we don't own the voice. They still own their own voice. And you can say yes or no. But Disney just saying, here's a big bucket of money. Let's work it out. To me, it just feels like, I don't know. Creativity is very different.
Should we try it?
You can give it a go. Synthesizing.
See if it's going to say it.
Welcome to Radio Free Endor.
Wow. It actually said because you know, not that long ago when it says Endor, it's like you had to sort of do DOOR for it to say.
Yeah, or even go to the music tab and say, create me a little jingle for Radio Free Endor, a Star Wars podcast.
Jingle.
For Radio Free, for my Star Wars. It may not do it. Just say for my sci-fi podcast.
Yeah. Sci-fi. Oh, I'm I'm doing it like sci-fi.
You can do it properly. SIFI podcast. You do
What?
SIFI. Yeah.
Sci-fi,
Sci-fi podcast
podcast.
called Radio Free Endor.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, podcast called Radio Free and Door. There we go.
And click
Ready?
generate. Yeah.
Generate. See how this goes. The
I think you'll
future's
be-
so bright.
I think this is one of Silicon Valley's hottest companies right now, and they've raised a lot of money.
A lot.
And actually, they're a London-based company.
Oh,
To
bloody
be fair.
hell. Oh,
Play.
says
There you go.
here. Play. Ready? Here we go.
Got your ears tuned to the cause beyond the stars where knowledge flows. It's Radio Free Endor, your cosmic broadcast and much more.
Wow, that was unbelievable. I love it. I want to keep that. I want it now.
You can continue. I've just taught him the future right now. I can't believe if you're actually like amazed by that.
Wow, the future's so bright. I'm amazed. That jingle was awesome. That was so catchy. It was jingle, sci-fi podcast thing, futuristic catchy. Man, I loved it. I loved it. I think we might have to play it again. Let's play it again. It's so cool.
Got your ears tuned to the cause beyond the stars where knowledge flows. It's Radio Free Endor, your cosmic broadcast and much more.
That's unbelievable. That's so good. That's just like, that's made my day.
And that's AI generated.
And it's unbelievable, that is. I'm just so. I bet you that won't let me copy that. Will that let me copy
Well,
that?
you'd have to click continue editing and become and download it properly. But there you go. So
I'll just rip it off.
well, I don't know if you'll own the rights to that. But like, for example, if you just click the blue one, if you just scroll down and click R picks and just change it to the corporate music, for example.
Corporate music.
Yeah, it was like the second one.
Oh, that one there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then click.
Play.
Yeah.
Will it do it?
Yeah, should do.
Oh no.
Oh no. Yeah, they had a little demo of it before. Of it. But this is on that homepage. Like I said.
Will it say it? Will it say it? I don't know. Is it going to say it?
I
Come
don't
on,
know.
Say it. Say it.
I don't think so.
It's not funky as the other one.
No, it's not going to say it.
It's not.
But this is the thing. This platform is used to create. Like I have. This is not even a joke. In my new business, I already have a customer that is creating AI generated podcasts completely. The whole podcast is AI generated.
Really?
And they even got onto the top 100 podcasts in certain categories with completely AI generated podcasts using 11 Labs technology.
That is, I'm wow. It's just, that's amazing. I'm just amazed at. I'm just gonna bookmark that. All right. I'm just gonna bookmark it. It's so cool. Done.
But again,
That's unbelievable.
what's the difference between this and what OpenAI are doing with Sora?
Yeah.
It's just OpenAI are doing it with all of Disney's characters.
It's unbelievable, that is, Chris.
I think we've almost took an hour to speak about this.
It's unbelievable, that is. I wanted to preview Sir Laurence Olivier's voice for a second. I don't know if you can hear. Okay.
No, I can't hear it because you stopped screen sharing.
Oh,
But-
right. Okay. I heard it.
That's okay. We've changed your world.
Yeah, here it is. This is Sir Laurence Olivier. Sir Laurence Olivier.
All the world's a stage, and every line, every pause is a chance to move the soul.
Weird. Do you know there was a film a couple of years ago, called Sky Captain and the World of Tomorrow, and they used a very basic AI picture of Sir Laurence Olivier and his voice, but it was very basic. Now they could remake that film and make it awesome.
Yeah, and like if you in your own time, you can look through like even creating sound effects through them.
My God, I tell you what, we might just have a new jingle next week. I can tell you that right now. If I uploaded ours and say, "Can you reproduce this but make it better to a better?" No offense to our beloved Cut and Run, Paul Stickley, who created it, because I still love it. I really do. But could AI make it a little bit better? I don't know.
And like, you know, you can really generate a lot of stuff. And the question of where does copyright come in is a really interesting one, because like you could technically you could do this. You could describe, so you could go onto the sound effects tab and 11 apps, and you could describe exactly the pitch frequency and the length of the Imperial Siren from Star Wars, and say, generate me something with the same pitch, the same timing, and go, it's not the Imperial Siren. I generated this myself, you know?
Yeah, you could do, yeah. I've actually got it. Can you tell? I've just clicked it up. I'm trying to think of something to generate now. I'm just trying to think. Talking.
And also with 11 Labs, all of their sound effects are royalty free, so you don't need to worry about licensing fees or royalties.
Yeah. We're a jingle bells in the background and snowing. Right, let's see what it generates. A Jawa talking with jingle bells in the background and snowing.
It probably won't do that just because it's using AI generate. It may know what Star Wars is. It may not.
You reckon?
I don't know.
Let's have a look. Here we go. Oh, it's done it. Should we? It says there's 4 generations. Should we click one? Wow.
Do you think that this podcast should now turn into Chris is going to teach his dad modern technology?
Yeah, that's amazing. Yeah, all right, okay. Yeah, well, I think we've done enough about AI and the generation, but
One of my favorite clips of AI recently is actually a real clip. Is Boris Johnson? He was asked about ChatGPT, and he goes, "I love AI. Do you like AI? I love ChatGPT." Like he says it really funny. It's like it's the most funniest clip that is not AI generated because Boris Johnson is just like that. But yeah, we've had a really good conversation here talking about intellectual rights, the Star Wars characters that we know and love, Grogu now appearing in 5-second clips with you skydiving or whatever you want very soon.
Weird.
And that's the whole episode.
Tune in next time for Radio 4 where we actually talk about the other stuff that's happened. Okay, right. Let's. That is amazing. I have to say that's proper amazing, and I'm probably gonna have a bit of fun with that. So the other thing as well, right? So let's nip on to. Well, before we nip on to the 2 trailers. I just want to also bring people aware that our good friend Jason Chrisman, he's a Star Wars artist. He has got a Star Wars blog up called rebelbreakroom.com. If you go to it now, I started chatting with him. He's actually in the process of making a game for an app, and he shared it to me. I can't share it because it's not bad. It's the early stages of it, but it's like a little app game. But I was like, do you know, that's really, really good. But we'll bring him on to talk about that at a later date. But he's got a blog on, and I just happened to say that I've been taking up some darts again, and something appeared on the radar with Star Wars, and that was Star Wars darts and Star Wars dartboard and Star Wars surrounds. And I was like, I'm in. I want it. So I told him about this Star Wars Millennium Falcon. So Star Wars has got together with Target, which is a UK manufacturer of darts. And they've produced this fantastic surround and dartboard custom to the Millennium Falcon. So I'm going to share the screen right now of Chris's blog, because he's immediately after I tell him it, he put it on. So he's put on this Millennium Falcon dartboard and X-wing darts. Rebels always have better aim. So as you can see with the dartboard, it's even got the dice at the top of the Millennium Falcon. So you're in the cockpit looking towards the dartboard. Now, I haven't got the dartboard yet. It's coming. But I have got the surround, and I've got it right here. So this is big. This is big. So that's the dartboard. The box is absolutely massive. So the guy who sold me this is a really good guy. He was keeping the dartboard. Ugh. And that's the surround. Can you see that? Look at him! Look, I'm in the Millennium Falcon! Yay! Look at that. It's awesome, right? So that's the surround. It is such good quality. It's
Yeah, I just looked at their website, and they also sell some other Star Wars things right now, like some Darth Vader darts.
Ooh, they are expensive. They are really expensive.
Yeah, they are.
The target. Let's put it onto there. Target. Darts. So the Star Wars Darth Vader darts are literally 600 quid. And I was like,
no,
what?
No, they're not. They're 300.
Oh no, not them ones, Chris. The other ones.
The Star Wars Darth Vader SPs.
Yeah, Sharp, Star Wars. They've got their
you're talking about the lightsaber ones.
Yes, right. So let's share this. Share this one. Share screen. Here we go. Right, lightsaber. These ones here. Look at these ones. So these are £600. These ones are. Now they are like little lightsabers. And you get like some points that you screw in, but 600 quid. What? There you go. Look at them. That's how they are. These are the Darth Vader ones. See how they all screw in, so you can sort of like customize. So the middle bit actually looks like you could take it out like a mini little lightsaber. Then you put in the ends. And I've actually been to Pinnacle Darts in Ossett. It's only around the corner from me, and they actually opened the box so I could have a look at it. And they are, I have to say, they are beautiful. They are so beautifully made out of metal.
Tungsten. Yeah, that's a heavy metal. Like it's not.
Yeah, they are absolutely gorgeous. £600 though. I don't think so. But they just look so nice. They do look so nice. But that is the premier versions of them. And then of course you got the Luke Skywalker ones, which are these ones. So very similar. You got you could take out, so you got like the little lightsaber in the middle. Is there a video here? I'm sure there's a little video here. Same sort of thing. You got your green to represent the green lightsaber. They're just so beautiful. They really are a beautiful piece. But you would never ever throw them, because if you're a skilled dart player, when you're getting them close, they bang next to each other. And I've seen darts that have been used over 6 months and the metal on them is shattered. It's just, bent. So you'd never ever, you maybe once or twice use them, but that'd be about it. That would be about it. Now, the other ones, choose your life side. So these are the other ones that are about £200, 230, I think. These Darth Vader ones, these look really, really nice as well. And then you've got these ones, which are the Empire and the X-Wing. These are only £99. Now, I was going to get myself the X-Wing ones, but I'm slowly swinging to the TIE Fighter ones because they just look nicer. But saying that though, the Star Wars one. So if I go into the Rebel one, if you have a look at the actual shaft, you got R2 at the top. See the little R2 just up there? So it looks like the body of an X-Wing. It looks so good. It just really, really looks good.
Don't you have bad things to spend your money on?
Yeah, of course I have. I bought these ones. These are what I spent my money on.
What, 15 quid tips?
Hey, £29. Let me tell you that.
£29 tips.
No, sorry, £19. Just in case Nick is listening.
I was about to say, why did your wife divorce you? Oh, I bought £500 darts.
Right, but
they're the best.
They are the best. What are you talking about? Right, but the Darth Maul K-Flex, they look really nice. Of course, there's the dartboard there. But these cases, these dart cases, are my next purchase. I can't think, should I get the R2 or should I get the Darth Maul one? The Darth Maul one looks beautiful. Looks really... And I've had a look at these. I've actually had these in my hand and I've gone, oh, yeah. Kind of like... Look at them. Look, that's what they are like inside. Oh, there's a video here. Oh, there is a video. Let's play this video. Oh, it's on YouTube. Let's go. Hey, do you think they used AI for those special effects or what? Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I do have one more thing to show. This one is actually kind of funny, to be fair. So this...
I've got to. Let's have a look at this. Look at this. Look. Yeah, it looks nice, doesn't it? It just looks nice. Same noise in the background. Yeah, go on then.
So, yeah, I can't share my screen, so I will just link you to this. So this is not Star Wars. So this is an Instagram picture of a Rivian car. So this is a Rivian in the US. Rivian are everywhere now, California based. They do these pickup trucks. And they do these like, think of it like a US version of like a Range Rover. Did you see the picture? So, yeah, just click. Do you have to open?
Yeah,
here we go. Yeah, click it. Just click it to zoom in. You might need to just zoom in. Can you click like the next tab? Ooh. So just click Command plus to make your page bigger. You know, the zoom. Control plus. Here you go. So what they're showing off is LiDAR technology. When you're in places like San Francisco, the LiDAR technology is what allows you to drive without people. But it's a custom wrap. Nowhere does it say Star Wars or R2-D2. And I look at it and go, this feels like Disney may be knocking on the door.
Nicky, I need to buy a new car. Yeah.
Well, their Rivians are actually my favorite cars, and they only sell them in the US. But this is a custom wrapped one, and I just think it looks awfully suspicious, like something.
Yeah, it kind of does. Even the bonnet. Look at the bonnet. Yeah. Oh, what's R2 saying? R2's looking at it again. Yeah. I think Disney would be like, and are they selling that? I'd buy it. I want that wrap on my car. I want that wrap on my car.
It's very interesting because it looks like it just looks a bit too similar. Yeah, but it's okay. Yeah. It's okay because Disney sold the rights to OpenAI now, so you know anything is AI generated if you want it to be.
Yeah, that's great. Right, let's nip on now. It's about time we did go to YouTube, but for one of the reasons why we're here. Right, so what happened today, Chris? Apart from AI dropping, we actually got 2 games announced. Right, so I'm going to share
last night as well. I think it was.
Was it on the game?
The Game Awards.
Game Awards, yes. Right.
So I know nothing about these. I've not watched the trailer. I just heard that there's 2 games that have been announced. So we'll have my first impressions.
Let's go. Ready? Let's go.
Yes.
I want it back. The way it was before the Empire shut it down. Massive engines. Lightning fast. Lives on the line. The pilots were incredible. Best of the best. United by one beautiful dream. The galaxy needs racing.
Wow. Subaba is back. Available on the PS5, Xbox, Stream, Store, Intel, and Unreal Engine. Ooh, 2026. What do you reckon to that, Chris?
My first thoughts are they specifically left out pod racing to sell it as a DLC.
Yes. I was thinking the same thing. Yeah.
We know
DLC.
people like this certain style of racing, but we made a game already about that. So we'll do something in the post era. Make sure it's on Jakku first, though.
Gotta go back to Jakku. Gotta go back to Jakku. Everybody always wants to go back to Jakku. Yeah.
It looks exciting. It's like, I always loved playing the pod racing game, and like I said, it doesn't have to be pod racing, but the cynical part of me is like, they know that they didn't want to do pod racing because they want to go, well, we specifically left Tatooine out for a reason,
Yes.
And yeah,
it does look good. It does look good.
Look, it does look good. I'm not saying it doesn't. I'm saying it looks good. But are you saying that nobody is doing podcast style racing out of all of these different planets?
Yeah. Yeah.
No.
I know what you mean, yeah. But they look like little toys. Little toys
Yeah.
of those. Oh,
It's got like same sound effects, but it's just no one's doing pod racing. No one's doing pod racing. Oh, we're all just racers now.
Yeah, but you said, didn't it? Till the Empire shut it down. But hold on, it was always racing on the outskirts of the Empire. It was an underground thing. You know what I mean?
And also, it was ran by
the cartels.
It was ran by the Hutts.
The Hutts, yeah.
The Hutties.
The Hutties, yeah. So, but it reminds me of Wipeout. Now, there's a scene in this bit here where it looks like you quickly look behind you, then forward. That's been on a couple of other games, like just here, there. I could never get that control because I look around. The next thing you know, I've actually hit something, and I'm like, oh God. Yeah. And these racing games, it goes past so fast. You think, you know what I mean? But I'd be interested.
So it's made by the makers of Burnout and Need for Speed. So Star Wars Galactic Racer is the first from Fuse Games. The studio founded in 2023 by former co-founders and lead developers at Citron, the EA-owned veteran British outfit behind some of the gaming's most beloved racers, such as Burnout Paradise and Need for Speed Hot Pursuit. With Citron itself now gobbled up as part of the Battlefield Studios, the team at Fusion Games has set its sights on a galaxy far, far away for a rather different kind of racing experience that looks like a fresh take on Star Wars pod racing with land speeders, speeder bikes, and other sci-fi vehicles. Yeah. The only thing I really hope with this is that they've not gone, hey, we've got an idea for a game. Yeah, great idea. Let's start production. Before we start production, let's AI generate a video for it and release it. See what people think. Because if I remember, I thought the next Star Wars game was going to be this Star Wars game called Horizon that everyone seems to have disappeared or forgot caring about.
Yeah.
So I hope that this is actually in-game footage and it looks like in-game footage. But
no, it's not. It's not. If you look right at the beginning, it says right at the bottom of the screen. As we go, where does it say? Oh, there it is. Oh God, it's got to. Let me just take those. Look, game engine. Oh, it's game engine footage.
Okay, so actually, it is like closer to actually the series, and Star Wars Galaxy Racer is a runs-based, high-stakes reinvention of racing born a reinvention of racing born in lawless outer rims of Star Wars galaxies, as the official blurb reads. With the Empire gone and the galaxy rebuilding, the Galactic League is formed, an underground, unsanctioned circuit where syndicates bankroll chaos and champions are forged. No focus, no force, no prophecy, just skill, strategy, and the will to rise.
But you notice how they have deliberately left off the term pod racing, like he said. It's because it's just what it is. It's pod racing. It's speeder racing. It's pod racing.
Yeah. So I question if it's going to be truly arcade-like, or they're going to be like actually some more like a formed story where you're working your way right up to the league, and then like, you won the league. Well, here's a house, and in the house is a pod racer? God damn it, DLC.
Yeah, it'd be like, guess what? You've won the league, but now you've unlocked Tatooine, Hunter Eve, and the pod race. Look, the last bit even gives you that tease because the sound effect. Hold on, what is it? That's a pod racer. It's a pod race. We know you. We got you. We got you.
Like I said, it's exciting, but I really would say that it's also funny that they say no force. It's like, but that's the point. Anakin uses the force to win. It's unfair.
It is. Right. The next one.
I'm excited about that. I am excited about that for sure.
Any new Star Wars games, I'm in for it. I'm still waiting for the next Jedi Survivor game. Come on, where is it? I know they're making it. So this is the other one that's dropped, Chris. Now this is a big one because a lot of people have been wanting this for a very, very long time. Now, is it like a remake of Knights of the Old Republic? Or is it its own thing? Let's have a look, shall we? Here we go. Get ready. Have you seen this one? Well,
no, like I said, I just knew 2 games were announced.
Right. Okay. Let's have a listen to this one. Beautiful, that. Man, and then it's any closer.
Always.
So, what do we make of that one then? Oh, there we go.
Really, really interesting. See, what I just said, that, hey, this is a CGI trailer. This feels like a game you're not going to see until 2030. Like, and I just, like that's the thing about it. It's just like, okay, I quickly have just pulled up that they're saying it's a spiritual successor to the Knights of the Old Republic, created by the same person at the helm who created that. So I guess it's going to be like the Disneyfied version like fits with the current lore of the Knights of the Old Republic. Exciting, great. You know, for someone who never played that game, it'll be great to play.
Yeah.
But this does feel like a game that falls directly into the same territory as Star Wars Eclipse, where it's just like, great announcing it. How far you got? Well, we had the first developer last week. You know, tell us how close you are. It's the same thing with Elder Scrolls at this point. They announced Elder Scrolls 6 years ago at this point. It's like, you know, maybe you should have, you know, got it a little bit closer before announcing it, you know? I don't know. It looks good. Looks good. I'm not saying it doesn't look good, but it's a generated. It's not AI generated.
I know. Do you know what my Nikki called it? She went, "Why have they called it Fat E of the Old Republic?" I was like, "Oh yeah, yeah." But yeah, you're right. It does look proper generated because we've seen plenty of trailers, haven't we? That are not the game. They are just not the game.
Well, this is where see, let me tell you, this is actually in engine, right? But it's actually in engine on the PS8. Yeah, it's going to be amazing. But it'll be ready for the PS8. You just got to wait for it.
Bloody hell. But you know, the look of it, look at that, the water in that. It's so
exactly.
So good.
The PS8 is going to be amazing.
Yeah. It's
you're not wrong.
Yeah, and also we've got another female. I'd say another female character, main character.
I think in the original KOTOR game, you could either be male or female.
Yeah.
These PS8 graphics, they look amazing.
They do. To be fair though, it does look really, really good. But you're right. Is it because isn't the original game, wasn't that like an RPG game?
Yes. Yeah. And it was set obviously at the fall of the Republic, the Old Republic, and I think it was like original Xbox or something like. Really odd. I never played it. But it's really critically acclaimed. What I just hope with this is that, you know, they've not said, right, we're gonna do it. First things first, let's make the trailer. That's what people need to see. Because I'm a person, I get really excited about a game where they show off a trailer and then they go, it'll be out in 4 months. You go, great. You know, when this is like, when's it going to come out? I don't know. You know, it's been teased. And I actually just went onto the Star Wars subreddit, and literally the top Reddit post right now in the Star Wars subreddit says Star Wars Fate of the Old Republic may not release until 2030 at the earliest. The game, which was revealed at the Game Awards, just entered development this year. Maybe it will be a PlayStation 7 game.
What? So it's not even development? Is that
No, they've said they only started development this year. And obviously, games take a long time now to make.
Yeah. Let's
hope you're not in the retirement home before the the PlayStation 7 is out.
Well, do you remember this? We're talking about this, believe it or not. Is it still? Yeah. God, they've still got this one on. Right, let me just share it. Can you remember when this came out, Chris? Remember when this game came out? Here we go. Let's go. 13 years ago.
Get a deep breath. It'll be the last fresh air you'll get for a while.
Cargo main cleared for descent to level 1313.
The rings aren't on Coruscant. They're underneath it. It's a long way down. It gets a lot dirtier where we're headed.
So,
remember when that game was coming out? That's
Yeah,
still
so-
on the official Star Wars YouTube channel.
I just did a little bit more searching, and you can actually work on the Fate of the Old Republic. They're still hiring. Do you know
Really?
why? Yeah,
Why?
because the game studio was only created 5 months ago.
Right. Okay.
So, great that they know what they're doing straight out the gate.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I just prefer to be a person where it's like, just don't tell me about it until it's ready to go. Just like Star Wars, Fallen Order, Survivor, they did this. They didn't talk about it and then said, here's the trailer. It's out in 3 months. It would go so good, But
Yeah.
this whole, they say it's not the hope that kills you. It's not the whatever it is. I forgot the saying.
Yeah. I'm not too sure what the saying is, but I know what you're saying. Yeah. It's bloody it's just strange, isn't it? It's just strange how these kind of things happen. But it's like they brought out that trailer, the studio was only created, what did you say, 3 months ago or whatever. And it's like, what? So that trailer was just something they put together. So if we get it, be great. If we don't, we don't. How many other games, Chris, have we seen trailers for that have just disappeared? I mean, loads of them. Absolutely loads of them. I feel sorry for these creators that do it. And even that Star Wars 1313, they must have generated so much for that game because it turned out to be a Boba Fett game. So you was actually playing a very young Boba, you know what I mean, in the game. And of course, didn't come out. But so what did they do to rectify it? Well, they stuck it in the Clone Wars, didn't they? Was it, or is it Rebels? They put the level into they actually showed level 1313 in Rebels, or did they do that for it to tie in with the game, but that never came out?
Yeah, I just think it's one of these things where, it's just how game. It's like this thing is like no news is good news, and it's like, do you think it's bad news? Do you think it's bad news that you don't know what the studio that worked on Jedi Fallen Order worked on and then worked on Jedi Survivor? Do you think it's bad news that you don't know about what they're doing? Right? And even if you saw a trailer, you would go, well, I kind of guess that because I know where the last game left. But if they brought out a trailer and you'd be like, and you will see the ending in 2 years' time, you'd go, I'd rather not have known about it until 2 years' time.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, that's how I feel about these things, where you showed me 2 trailers, and on the first trailer, I literally said, well, is this actually gameplay footage? Because this could not be out for another 5 years. And it was actually the second trailer that you showed me was actually that.
Yeah, you're dead right. Yeah, you're absolutely right. But I suppose they wanted that double gut punch, didn't they, for the Game Awards? So they thought, let's get it out. You know what I mean? Before it gets leaked out. Perhaps that's what they're fearing, the leaks of it getting out, because that's quite a thing now. Because these bloggers are on it, aren't they, constantly?
Yeah, but
especially in your tech world and stuff like that.
Yeah, but it's constantly like that. It's like there was a new studio formed to carry on the BioShock series. I don't know. They've been going at it now for about 3 to 4 years. Still haven't heard anything from them.
Yeah, we ain't. Nothing.
You know, but that's okay, because if they say, hey, here's the next BioShock and it's going to be available in 3 months' time, you'd go, great. Thank you for being silent for 5 years. But if they said, hey, we've just formed the studio and it's going here, you'd go, by the time you actually get there, it could not actually be the whole story because you don't know what the story is, you know?
Yeah. It's like, it's pure example of Rockstar saying, guess what? You've got your brand new PS5. We are bringing Grand Theft Auto 6 to it. And then you go, all right. Then it goes in 2 years' time. You go, oh, okay, fair enough. And now they've announced, guess what? Grand Theft Auto is going to be on your PS6. What? My PS6, my PS5 is supposed to last 10 years. What?
Well, it's literally like, I don't want to be like that joke. It's like, this is actually in-game footage from the PS8. Incredible.
Yeah, incredible. Yeah. To be fair, I was watching the game footage for the new Tomb Raider, and I was like, wow, that does look good. And I'm hoping that comes out because I had one of those moments like, what, look at that, what, because she did a signature move from the very first game, and I can't help but think, I'm sure this is a remake of the first game because it's called Tomb Raider, like something of Atlantis, the Search for Atlantis or something. And I'm thinking, wasn't Atlantis in the first Tomb Raider game? I'm pretty sure of it because that had dinosaurs in it as well. But yeah.
So they've announced Tomb Raider Legacy of Atlantis will reimagine one of the hero's early adventures.
So it is. It's the original Tomb Raider, but it is by Crystal Dynamics as well. So
but wait, they're back to back in it. They're saying that Legacy of Atlantis will come out in 2026, and Tomb Raider Catalyst will come out in 2027.
What? So there's another one coming out as well.
Yeah.
Huh.
But I quite like the 3 Tomb Raider games that came out. The Survivor era of Tomb Raider.
Yeah.
Again, I wouldn't trust any of this stuff. You know, I wouldn't trust any of this stuff.
Yeah. Let me just put it on because it does look
Frozen in time. New discoveries waiting behind every door. Across every chasm. I didn't know then the path this adventure would send me on. But it lit a fire that still burns. I need to see more. I need to go further. To uncover the secrets of Atlantis. Some legends are destined to be retold.
I'm in. I hate to say it, Chris. I'm in with that.
Yeah, I think they're both the same Lara Croft.
Yeah.
Because basically when the Survivor series came out, it was like a reboot of the Lara Croft. Just like Crystal IOI's reboot of like 007. It's like a new version of 007. Yeah. So what this is saying is these 2 new games are following that same character, but with a redone story of an original game. That makes sense because like the original Tomb Raider obviously is ancient. And then you had the the movie version that had games came out with the same like likeness, didn't you?
Yeah.
I can't remember the person from the 2001.
Wasn't that? You see, I didn't play them ones. Is it the one that came out on the Xbox? Tomb Raider: The Survivors. I didn't. I never played them ones, to be fair. Because I'm a classic. I bought the
2013 one and such.
The remakes. The remakes of the first 3. I think I got that one.
Yeah, no, it's very interesting. It's yeah. So it's one of these things where I don't know how we got onto Tomb Raider, but
yeah. I was just because of the games are on the game
awards.
That's why.
Yeah, like I said, it's not just about Star Wars sometimes.
It's about everything.
So
everything.
Yeah, there's what other kind of news do we want to fetch up about Star Wars?
So the other thing as well is they've just brought out these new clothing range from, is it Columbia, based around Endor? Would you believe it?
Really?
Yeah, and they've got.
Let's pull it up.
Let's have a look, and if I can find it, it's on my page. Let's have a look. So basically, from Columbia. People, let me go down. I've got it here. I've listened to a lot of Polar Express music for some reason. Let's have a look. Oh, is that it? No. Oh, I'll just put it in. Star Wars Endor. Put that in, and it's oh, here it is. Right, it's from Columbia, the Endor collection. So I'll just bring this up. Let me just pause it. They showed you a behind the scenes version of it first of all, but then they released the actual trailer. So here it is, and this features Billy Lloyd, who's Carrie Fisher's daughter. Ain't got no sound on that one. There we go. There we go. We like the Endor collection. It's very popular in this place.
Do you know where that actually is?
No.
That's not far from San Francisco. That's the redwood trees of California.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh man, we're gonna have to do that walk. I kind of like it. I love that coat, but is it something you would use? Is it something you would use on a day-to-day sort of thing?
Yeah,
or
see,
that's
the thing.
For cosplay.
That's the thing that I'm very much like a person that really struggles to wear nerdy things these days. And yeah, it looks kind of cool, but the thing is, I'm gonna say it looks kind of cool on imagine triple XL with a guy being like, this is my daily coat. It's not quite the same.
Yes.
Yeah,
I'm with you on that one. These guys are all super fit
actors, models.
Actors, yeah. There's none of the geeky people that, I hate to say it because I'm one of them, larger people. They should have real people wearing this kind of stuff. Look how super cool we look in these ultra slimming things. Then I buy and go, how come I don't look that good in it? So then it goes in the wardrobe and then it gets put on Vinted for half the price. Yeah. But available at the next Star Wars celebrations, no doubt. They will have a store there, guaranteed. Columbia. I've never even heard of Columbia clothing. Have you heard of them?
Yeah, they're a big brand. And you know that jacket, the unisex General Han Solo trench?
Yeah.
The one that he's wearing right at the front? That is...
this one. Yeah.
Okay. We literally just said about this joke. Open the page that I just sent you.
Okay. Let's...
For £585 jacket. You know, it looks really cool. I'm not going to lie. It looks really cool. Why don't you pull up the page?
Oh, my God. Let's have a look at this. Share screen. Here we go. Here we go. Check it out.
Oh, look at the size that's sold out.
XXL. Yeah. £585. So all of the big geeks have bought that. What have they not got? What have they got? A lot of XX small. XX small. Oh my God! Look, it says size tip. Women choose one size down. Men choose your usual size. Or if it goes, then it should say size tip for geeky fans. Pick a size that fits. That's what you should say. Pick a size that fits. Hey, sir, I'm sorry. I know I'm being sizes or whatever. I'm a big lad. Yeah, some people look fantastic, but when we buy these geeky stuff, it just doesn't look right on us. It has to be made for us to look good. I do like it though. I do like it. Oh look, here we go. Look, check me out, mate. Yeah, check my pockets. Ah, totally cool. Look. See how they look at the inside pocket. Want to buy some watches? Yeah, cool. Whoa, I look dangerous there. Dangerous. Yeah. And it's got an inside jacket as well. Look at that. It's got an inside.
Yeah. If you go back to the homepage, you can see all of the collection.
The Endor collection. Shop this collection. Right. What about this one then? The one that Billy Lloyd's wearing. Should we click? Oh, what was that? Let's have a look at this one. So hers is 450. Look what size is. XXL. That's it. Just to XXL. You know they should have done a kind of bigger size for that. You know what I mean? X small. You know what I mean? Size. Model is, look, size tip. Model is 6'2", and she's wearing an XL. Bull crap. She's not wearing an XL, large XL. I've seen her. Look, I've just seen her in a previous picture. She's like small. Now she's a medium. That's what I'm trying to say. Look at that guy behind him. Hey, check me out. Check me out. Look, here we go. Walk on. Yeah, man. I look totally cool. I wouldn't walk around the streets in that.
Why not?
No, because I want to not get beaten up.
What? Goddamn nerd.
Get out, dude. What's he wearing? You'd wear it to a convention. Yeah.
What do you mean? You're hidden.
Man. Yeah.
They can't see me. They can't see me.
I'm in a tree. Right? And then you say, what's the washing instructions? Well, me be able to read Arabic. I can tell you now. You have to put it at 30 degrees. There we go. It says there, look. 30 degrees, yeah. A medium wash. Yeah, it's great. Oh, my God, yeah. It's strange, isn't it? It's strange. Star Wars.
Well, they've got a full collection.
A full collection, yeah. Oh, the boots is. Oh, now the jacket. Oh, boots. Could go for the boots, Chris. And the small children walking around the forest.
Yeah.
Oh, it's very cute. It is very cute. It's nice.
The thing is, I like the hat. The hat's really nice, but also the price of the hat is like, am I really gonna buy a baseball cap for £40?
Is that where's the cap? Oh, there, that one.
No. If you go right to the top.
Oh, look at that bottle thing. That's nice. How much is that? $65 for that. Well, that's not too bad for that. vest. The vests would look nice. 155. That the issue hat, unisex issue 65. Endor t-shirt $65 for a t-shirt. What the hell? Right, what? Right at the end, at the top, you say?
You know, at the it has like a if you go right to the top, and then it should have like the shop listing view.
Retail July. No, it's got to be ponchos, Ewok essentials. Let's go to the hats. It must be these ones here.
Yeah, this was the view. Yeah, so they've got bags.
That one.
Yeah, the hat is cool. I think.
That bag is very much like your last one.
Yeah, you've also got a camo t-shirt for £65. I'm like,
yeah, it's all very expensive.
One sec. Also, are you ready for this, Dad?
Yeah.
Using the power of AI, I have put you in that jacket.
Really?
Yep. I'm going to send it over to you now on Facebook Messenger.
Okay. Let's have a look. Facebook Messenger. Let's have a look at this. Facebook Messenger. Why does that not come up? Why has it gone to Business Suite? Here we go. Oh, I'm sorry. It keeps taking me to Radio Free Indoor. Come on. Stop playing it. Stop messing around there. I know I'm... Well, why is it not doing it? It sent you a message the other today. Oh, no. Yeah, I know why. I'm not on mine. I'm on the Star Wars one. Hold on. Right. That's better. Right. Here we go. Using AI technology. Oh, it says messages missing.
Oh, because I need to...
Let's go and send it again. And I'll put it on.
5, 3. 1 sec.
Chat history is missing. That's asking me for a PIN code. What the hell? What?
It's because it's normally on your phone. It's because they've encrypted it. It's a bit annoying.
Do you know that's really cool? Oh man, right. So let's see if I can hold it up. Oh man, I've got to show it. How can I show it? I know. Let me save that. Save. And then I'll put it on WhatsApp to myself. Look at this. We are using technology here. To Jamie Burns, myself. There we go. Boom. I feel like Joe Rogan. I'll just send it to you, Jamie. Oh, thank you. Yeah. And then I go to WhatsApp. There we go. WhatsApp. To myself.
I could just WhatsApped it to you faster.
Yeah. So that's unbelievable. I can't believe you've just done that. Windows. Here we go. Right, share. Here we go. Look, get ready. Boom! Look at that. How did you do that? How? That's my wife there. Good. That's Mrs.
Sorry, I didn't put her in a jacket.
No. How did you?
We couldn't afford 2 of them.
I want to buy that jacket now. But how did you do that? Did you just run it from AI?
I just prompted it. Yeah. Here you go. Here's another photo for you.
Are you WhatsApping this to me?
Yeah. I'm gonna WhatsApp it to you.
Oh no, not that one.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's my screen picture there. That's that one. And that's the other one that I've done. It's beautiful.
Have I got? I've not got WhatsApp on this Mac. Damn it. Let me just.
Right,
No, just give me a sec. Okay, here we go. Let me just pull it up on my phone.
Mm-hmm.
So I can also tell you the website I used to generate this one. It's also free. It's crazy.
Well, you don't get like one free, and then you've got to pay for the rest.
Pretty much, you do.
It's maddening that it's so maddening about ChatGPT that because I use it all the time, and then I can't. It says, "Oh, you've exceeded your limit here." But what gets me is, when it says you upload a picture and then it goes through a lot of chat saying, "Oh, well, I can't really do it like that, but I can do it like this." And you go, "Okay." Then it goes, "Oh, you've exceeded your prompts." You go, "But you were asking me questions." That's your phone, not mine.
There you go.
Right.
I just WhatsApped it to you.
Have you?
Yep. At the top.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh, I love it. That's me in that jacket. How cool is that?
Hey, I could create a startup idea on this. Upload a photo of yourself. You see the whole catalog with you wearing it.
I want that jacket now. I'm afraid it's sold.
I actually did this myself where I was like, I wonder how this jacket will look at me. I put it up on my Instagram. I was like, I wonder how this jacket will look on me. So I literally did it. And I was like, wow, actually that suits me. I'm going to buy it.
Yeah. Yeah, you did do that. I remember you saying now you did that. That's amazing, that is just amazing. Ah, bloody hell.
Today's really been a good conversation for AI. A lot has changed in 8 months.
It is, yeah. And we haven't even touched Fantatrax for their news. And we're at 1 hour and 51 minutes.
Why do we need anybody's news? We can AI generate everything. We
generate ourselves. Yeah. In fact, can you not just generate us just talking about what we should be, and we could just like go make a coffee, then come back? Thanks, AI generated. No worries, mate.
So yeah, it's great. We've had great conversations here today.
Do you know what that calls for? That calls for this, man. Let's play one more time. Here we go. One more time.
Got your ears tuned to the bars beyond the stars where knowledge flows. It's Radio Free and you got the broadcast and much more.
AI.
I like it.
We
AI,
love AI.
We do. We embrace technology here at Radio Free Endor. Yeah, it's not too bad, is it?
Soon you will be able to get all of Disney's characters and say Radio Free Endor. Maybe even an Ewok.
Can you imagine that? Can you just imagine that? That'd be so cool. Yeah, but wouldn't an Ewok just be going... You'd be like,
exactly.
Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted, mate. Exactly. The amount
You
of
can start using Sora to interview Star Wars characters. Oh, this is... like I said, I'm a big technologist, but I can just see this going in this like just such a dark future way. It's worse than Black Mirror in certain ways.
You reckon?
In certain ways.
My God, here we go. Do you know what? It's been such a long time ago that even my Word on my PC says I've got to start paying for Word.
Well, don't you know your outro by heart? Oh, wow.
I'm just looking for it. It's been such a long time.
Time to get an AI to generate a new one.
Do you know what? I was thinking that. But I've always relied on me going to Word and going into history. And now I've got to actually find it. Show notes. Here we go. Is that it? Yeah, I found it. Chris. I found it. Right. So are we there yet? I don't know. Are we
I think we could call it there. This has been one hell of an episode, and
it is.
You know, I'm sure everyone's going to enjoy this one being in the bag.
It is, yeah. Hold on. So if I click this bit of music now, technically, it starts doing the end of the show. So I will say it. That, ladies and gentlemen, brings us to the end of the show. And I'll click that. Here we go. Is it playing?
Yeah, it is playing. I can hear it.
Oh, there it is. That brings us to the end of the show. Right. Thank you for joining us on Radio Free Endor. We hope you've enjoyed immersing yourself in the galaxy far, far away with us. Stay connected with us on social media and be part of a vibrant community. Search for at Radio Free Endor at Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. Hit that like button and subscribe and turn on notifications to stay up to date with our latest episodes, discussions, and exciting news. If you want to dive deeper into Star Wars with us and send your thoughts, comments, and questions to radiofreeendor@gmail.com. Don't forget to follow me, Jamie R. Burns, _R_Burns, should I say, on Twitter. And Chris?
Burn Chris.
We'd love to hear from you and have some more galactic chat. For all you super fans out there, head over to TeePublic and get your hands on the official Radio Free Endor merchandise. Whether it's a t-shirt, hoodie, masks, stickers, mugs, key rings, mouse mats. That just shows you how long ago it was. Masks. Forget the masks. I'm going to chat GPT it immediately and get a fresh one here. We've got you covered. Show off your love for the show and look ultra cool while doing it. Remember, iTunes is still the go-to place to download our show, so make sure you leave us a fantastic 5-star review. Your support means the galaxy to us and helps us reach more listeners who are hungry for more Star Wars content. Once again, thank you for tuning in to Radio Free Endor. May the Force be with you, and we look forward to bringing you more thrilling adventures in a galaxy far, far away. So, Chris, we've got about a minute to talk to before the end. So, what do you reckon? When are we going to come back? Before Christmas? We're not going to leave it another 8 months, are we?
I don't know. In 8 months' time, the podcast might be running itself.
Yeah, I'll be getting up and going to be like, I've uploaded one? Be like, hi. Yeah, but at least it'll have that funky tune at the beginning. So that's not too bad, is it? I can't believe what we've covered today, to be fair. I properly enjoyed it. It has been a breath of fresh air with this. That AI surprised me. That tune was banging. I loved it. I'm going to have a proper play with that. You know what I mean? Just shows you in it what
technology. We taught,
future, ladies and gentlemen, the future.
Sand to think. We taught Sand to think, and now the world is our possibility.
Yeah, it is.
We taught Sand to make sound, make tunes. We truly are in the future.
Yeah, we are. Yeah. We didn't even cover John Aries. Maybe next time.
Well,
who knows?
Maybe so.
This is good. So we have now got 44 seconds. So I would just want to say thank you for coming back and listening to us for the full 2 hours. It's been great. I've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed chatting with Chris. We've had a banging time, and we're going to do it again real soon. So goodbye, and I'll see you later.
Bye-bye.
Time to go, folks. Bye-bye.